Hello guys, today's afternoon project is to change the ICP sensor in my 2001 F350 4x4 Lariat with the 7.3 diesel engine in it. So let's get started. Alright guys, for the tools you're going to need about a foot 2-inch painter's tape or something to cover up the alternator battery terminal. You're going to need a shop rag. You're going to need a 3/8 drive ratchet, 9-inch or 6-inch 3/8 drive extension. You're going to need a 3/8 drive to 1/2-inch adapter. You're going to need a 16 or 17 millimeter crowfoot, and you're going to need a 27 millimeter deep socket. Oh, here's the part number you need right here. There's multiple part numbers for this. I'll list them in the comments below. First thing you want to do is either disconnect the battery, or you can put some tape over the battery terminal down here. This goes straight to the battery pretty much, so when you're working down here, if you get a wrench up on this, it will definitely cause a problem. And if you have an inline fuse, it could even blow your inline fuse, which wouldn't be fun. So make sure you cover this up or disconnect your battery. Don't forget, if you disconnect it, you have to disconnect both sides, that side and the driver's side. So with that, let's go ahead and let's get this sensor off here. You just lift up on the tab and pull it out, and this is why I'm changing it. Mine's leaking oil all over the place, and it's putting oil spots on my driveway. Notice that this sensor has the nut on the bottom, and the new sensors have the nut on the top. And when I get it out, I'll show you both of them so you can see them side by side. To take it out, the best way to do it is to go ahead and use a crowfoot. If you don't have a crowfoot, you might want to use a pair of channel locks if you have this older style sensor. The reason is because it's almost impossible to get a wrench in here unless you have a really short stubby wrench. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Get that down in there, and you can twist it. And it's a real pain in the butt to get to, but you can do it. This line right here gets in the way a lot too, so there's not a lot of room to work with. And I already loosened this up for you guys. Once you get it loose, you probably wipe it off with a rag, because if it's leaking oil like mine is, it'll be really slippery. Or use a rag to get it out. Okay, it looks like it's coming out now pretty good. Go. Ta-da! It's out. Alright, let's compare it with the other one, like I said I was going to for you guys. Alright, here's the differences between the old one and the new one. The new one has a 27 millimeter on top, and the old one has a 16 millimeter on the bottom. The reason they went to the new one is because you can put a socket on it. On the bottom one, you usually used to have to use either a crowfoot, or you'd have to use some kind of channel locks to get up on top to get it out. So I really like the new ones for that reason. This one has a C91 and this has a C92. That's the reason for the new part number. Let's install in the new one. Alright, I got the new one in my hand here, so I'm going to run down and stick it in the hole and just tighten it up. There we go. Now all I need to do is put the ratchet on it with the deep socket. This is where you need your deep socket with a 1/2-inch extension on it, unless you have a 3/8 drive ratchet deep socket. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. And just snug it up really good. Pull it off. Now that we got our new sensor in and torqued down, you want to wipe off any contaminants and stuff on your pigtail here, your little connector. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get it installed. When you're wiping off your sensor, there's this little rubber grommet that sits on there. Be careful not to lose that, you know, down in the engine and stuff. This keeps moisture and things out of your electrical connections. So it's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and remove it, set it aside, wipe it off, wipe your sensor off, and then reinstall it separately, you know, once you put it on your connector. Alright, now that I got my new rubber grommet, or not new one, but cleaned up rubber grommet on there, now I'm going to go ahead and install this. It's got a little keyway on it. Just make sure you're real careful when you go to put it in. And it should go in just about like that. There it is. It's locked down. So now the only thing left is to go fire up the truck. Well, there she is, all fired up and raring to go. So that pretty much concludes this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments or anything, you want to share your knowledge with some more information about doing this ICP, faults and things like that to diagnose it, please feel free to leave comments in the comment section below in the remarks. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like the direction and me doing these videos for you guys, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll talk with you later. Keith Nunn, you out. Bye.